Good evening, everyone. Welcome. It is Wednesday, and we're here for some more Big Brother chat. Let me know if you're here. Drop a hi in the chat. Anything like that, just say hi. Can't wait to chat with you all tonight. Just let me know if you're here, and we can get talking all things Big Brother. There we go. Chat's filling up now. We've got one person in with one like. Welcome. 2 people in with 2 likes. Welcome, guys. Let me know if you're here. I think I've got live chat enabled. I hope people can comment stuff. Just say hi, guys, if you're here, just so I know everything's going on. There we go. So yeah, I just thought we'd do another Big Brother chat tonight. I really enjoyed doing it the other night. There we go. Hi, Samantha. Hi, Grace. There we go. All the highs are coming through now. Welcome, everyone. Great to see you all. I thought we'd do another live tonight because of the simple reason I really thoroughly enjoyed it on Sunday night. So I thought it's going to be great fun to do it tonight. And also, I hit 2,000 subscribers. So that's just totally crazy. And I want to say thank you to everyone for the continued support. I never thought I'd get to 2,000 subscribers so fast. So I'm just thankful, extremely thankful. So thank you very much, everyone. I really appreciate it. Everyone, smash the like button if you haven't already. Thank you, Jess. Really appreciate that. But yes, everyone, smash the like button if you haven't already. Marvel fan, love your vids. Congrats. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Last time we did this, we thought there would be cast reveal. I know it's such a shame that we didn't get one. Hi, Mysteriously Kind. Congrats. Thank you very much, guys. It's honestly, I'm loving doing these videos. Like, it's so much fun, and I just love seeing all your comments, everything like that. I just love it. And honestly, there's no better show to talk about than Big Brother. It's just so much fun, and obviously, I think we're all just dying right now for the show to actually start and for the cast to be revealed. So I can't wait. Great job on getting there. Thank you very much. Love your vids, dude. Thank you. Hey, Leo Mesa, I hope I pronounced that correctly. I'm so impatient. Okay, well, I know I am the same. Honestly, CBS does it. Like, I'm gonna put it out there. CBS needs to give us something. It's not fair to keep us waiting this long. Like, I'm happy to wait because I'm just sort of the fact that we're still getting a season. But come on, they could give us something, because the fact that we've invested so much time and they haven't gave us a single thing is just, it's pretty disappointing. You're my favourite BB YouTuber. Thank you, Samuel. Really appreciate that. Let's go, Danny Donato. Yes, Danny Donato. Honestly, I think Danny Donato's going to play really well. I'm rooting for old school, definitely. How was Tyler there without Angela? I don't know, because the rumours I heard was that Tyler had initially said he didn't want to go in the house without Angela, but then I don't think CBS really wanted Angela in, or because, well, I don't think it's not that they didn't want her in, but she just isn't really considered as much as an all-star as Tyler is. So that was that, and that's why Tyler has ended up going in. But to be fair, I think Tyler's better over Angela any day of the week in terms of gameplay, so I'm quite happy Tyler's going back in. No, I haven't heard anything on Porsche. I think, no, just nothing whatsoever. I'm surprised with the Keisha rumours coming out this week. I thought that was crazy. It sort of came out of nowhere. Yeah, I'd never seen them anywhere. Then all of a sudden it was like Keisha's on the cast, and I was like, oh, okay, that's a pleasant surprise. Because to be honest, Josh and Casey, I do hope they get well, but, and I hope they're safe and healthy. But you know, they brought that on themselves by going partying, so you know, I guess karma was struck with them. Who else do you think has COVID and is being replaced? I think it's just Casey and Josh who have COVID, and I think Amber has just been sort of chosen to not be on the cast, and they've chosen someone else. And there's someone else I discussed in a previous video. I think Hayden's out now as well. Hayden's not going to be in the cast anymore. And Paul has obviously put his statement out saying he's not going to be there. I've seen a lot of people very happy at the fact that that Paul is out, and I've seen a lot of people disappointed at the fact Paul is out. So very divisive with Paul. Yeah, Amber didn't make sense. I sort of agree with that. I mean, she wasn't really an all-star. It would be nice to see her get another go. I think it makes just as much sense as David getting another chance, really, because, I mean, I'm excited to see how David plays. I mean, I don't really class him as an all-star, but David definitely deserves another chance, so I'd like to see his game this time. I would love to see Paul get a third chance, maybe fix up his jury manager. Honestly, if Paul had gone in again, it would have been quite hilarious. If he made the final 2 again and lost by 1 vote, it would be hilarious if Lightning struck 3 times. It would just be so funny. But like, I feel like if that was to happen, like it's almost the chances of Christmas breaking a leg again. It's not going to happen. But yeah, I mean, let me know, guys, who like from the new cast that's sort of been rumored, who are you most excited about, and we'll discuss through them a little bit. I don't think David should be in this season at all. He should be I don't think David should be in this season. I think he should be in an All-Star season. David, I'm just looking forward to sort of seeing his gameplay style because he didn't really get a chance to show it last time. I would have rather had Kemi instead of David. Yeah, I think a lot of people prefer Kemi to David. Davon's going to do great this time round. I think she's not going to have a target on her back really from these big sort of legends of the game, so I think she could make it far. Do you think that is ever going to be a cast reveal? I just found it on the 5th. I think we'll get a cast reveal in 2032, if that's what it feels like at this rate. I really, really hope that it's got to be soon. I'm hearing it's Monday and Tuesday, so I'm hoping that's going to be the case. If Cody from BB16 comes in, it will be interesting to see him play without Derek. Yeah, I think he can do well. I really do think he can do well without Derek because Derek just led the charge last time, and Cody definitely had a lot to show for himself. So I think this time round without Derek, we'll see if he's a bad player or a good player, and I think it'll be good. I know Christy Murphy was a bit annoying, but all of her TV moments were phenomenal. I do agree with that. I like Christy at the end of the day. She was a tad annoying, but she seems down to earth enough, and also connected with the earth, with all of her manifesting and stuff like that. So I think she's okay, but I wouldn't really put her in an All-Star season. What else is everyone saying? Honestly, guys, we're almost at 70 views and we're only like 6 minutes in, so this is crazy. Thank you very much. If you haven't already, please hit the like button. I'd really, really appreciate that. Do you think Caitlin from BB20 is going into the All-Star season? No, I don't think Caitlin is. I think she would have been good, but I just don't, because CBS loves Caitlin when they brought her back for that competition, the Haunting of Caitlin Herman. They definitely love her, and they probably contacted her, but I bet she's there as like an alternate, like way far back. If like the whole cast gets COVID, they might put Caitlin in, but I don't think she's going to be in this series. McRae should be on All Stars. Yeah, I've seen McRae's like he's still got a voice in the Big Brother community. Like he's always saying stuff on Twitter. So I think a lot of people would like to see McRae back, but then again, I don't think anybody from BB15 would come back to answer your question there, beloved Sleed. Yeah, he's no way BB15's coming back. Just CBS do not want anyone to sort of remember or just associate anything with the stigma of BB15, so it's not going to happen. Season, that's the one. We say series a lot in the UK. Would you want Raven on this season? Oh, it's Big Brother Boy. Hi, Big Brother Boy. I was watching your videos earlier on. Great job there. Everyone go check out Big Brother Boy. But Raven, no, I do not want Raven on this season. Raven is Raven believes she is the biggest puppet master of all time. She thinks she's good as Dr. Will. So I just no, it's a no for Raven. I don't think anyone would want Raven really. I mean, yeah, she's okay. I don't dislike Raven. I think she gets a lot of bad rap, but I just don't think she's an all-star at all. What do you like better, Survivor or Big Brother? I know I get asked that question quite a lot. For me, it's like, I know it sounds stupid and really sort of cliche, but it's honestly whatever the mood takes me. If it's Survivor season, like, you know, if it's the beginning of the year, the end of the year, I'll love Survivor more, and if it's the summer, I love Big Brother more. It's just whatever I'm watching at the time, I love more. Who is not on the cast that you would like to see? Danielle Reyes. Honestly, Danielle Reyes, I'm so disappointed that she's not going to be on. I think she's incredible. Enough said. Literally, she is so good. She's the best player to never win the game. Helen was pushed. I've seen a lot of memes today saying Nicole pushed Helen. I just think a lot of these Nicole memes are very, very funny. But it seems that Nicole has already made the biggest move of BB22 by getting rid of Derek and Dan. I don't really believe it, but it's sort of funny anyway. I think Davon is going to win her first HOH this season. I think, honestly, Davon has not got a target on her back going at the season when she's like amongst other people such as Tyler and Ian and just Janelle, Kesa, just these legends. And Davon's not going to get targeted. Who's going to target Davon when you've got someone like Tyler in the house? I think she's going to make it far. Do you think they should change the name to BB Second Chance? I mean, it would seem more appropriate, wouldn't it? But I feel like because there's a couple of winners in there, you can't really call it Second Chance. But then again, I feel like CBS calling it All Stars is going to bring more viewers to it, so I think they're doing the right thing there. How far do you think Janelle will go? I really hope she makes it far. I'm rooting for the old school guys, so yeah, I really do hope she makes it far. But I feel like she could stand a good chance because She's a bit older now, so maybe she won't have a huge target on her, because people usually sort of target the younger folk because they're more physically fit, but there's no stopping what Janelle can do. Like, she's won a million competitions in her time, so I don't doubt her for a second. Why hasn't Johnny Mac been contacted? You'd think he'd be one of the first choices, and he was funny and won lots of comps, and America loved him. I believe Johnny Mac was contacted, but I just think he's just quite successful in his career at the moment, and he's earning a lot of money there. So I just don't think he wanted to go in the house after this. So yeah, I think he just didn't want to play pretty much. What winners are playing? So we've got Ian playing, and who else have we got? Hayden was supposed to be playing, but not anymore. Josh was supposed to be playing Case. So half the winners have dropped pretty much. So at the moment it's just Ian and Nicole Franzel. So they're the winners that are doing at the moment. All Dave wants us to do is lay low and let the winners have targets on their backs, and I think she'll go exactly. If Dave Vaughn starts drama, then she's going to get herself on the block, and obviously if she can just lay low and not start too many arguments with people, she could make it far in this season. So I'm looking forward to seeing what her gameplay style will be this time around. I do think it'll be very, very different to what we used to sort of seeing with Devon, and as well she's been on the challenge, so I think she's up definitely a comp game, so I think a physical game will be a lot better. I would rather Nicole A than Nicole F. Preach. I wonder if there's any players that will come out of nowhere with no leaks on them. That would be really, really interesting. I'd like to see that, and I'd hope it was going to be a good one rather than a bit of a nobody. Who has the biggest potential to go far this time? Honestly, the ones who just didn't really make it far in the game last time. I think Bailey, Devon, David. I think I would probably say those three, and probably the older folk. I hope Case has got a good chance. I really do, because he's came 10th both times he played, and if Case makes it really, really far this time, I think I'd be really happy about that. I always root for the older guy, as a lot of you guys know, so it'll be really cool to see Case go far. Why isn't Brittany Haynes being considered? I think surely they must have contacted Brittany Haynes. It just doesn't seem like CBS not to contact her. I think she probably just didn't want to go in. And as well, if her and Janelle were in together, I feel like they'd have quite a big target on the back. I think Tyler will be out early. I think a lot of people will be trying to get Tyler out, but nothing stops Tyler. I feel like he can play the game really, really well, so I think he could go in. He could go in deep into the game. I'll say it again, guys. If you haven't already, please press the like button. I really appreciated all your support, and obviously I've hit 2K subscribers, which is crazy, so I just want to thank you all again for that. Fantastic news. After watching BB19, I really think Christmas deserves to play again after her leg being broken and her surgery. Yeah, honestly, I mean, I feel like a lot of people really dislike Christmas, and I wouldn't go as far to say I dislike her. I don't really consider her an all-star, but maybe Christmas could make it far without without a broken leg this time. But I mean, if she broke her leg again, I mean, that would literally just be like Paul coming second again and losing to 1 vote. So what's everyone's thoughts on Christmas? Does everyone think she's going to make it far? Or do they think she'll be targeted really early? Because I think she'll make it far. I think she's quite underestimated as a player, because I think people view her as not a good player. But you never know, she could prove herself this time around. But guys, let me know what you think of Christmas. I've seen a lot of different opinions about her. She's such a good sheep. I mean, everyone was such a good sheep on BB19 for Paul. Christmas could play a good physical game. Yes, without the broken leg, Christmas is probably going to dominate comps. I'm drinking the same Voss water. Cheers. There we go. Christmas is okay, but not a fan favourite. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I wouldn't really put her on an all-star season, but there she is, because it's in the middle of a pandemic and they've got to get who they can get to be on, and it's simple as that. Good social game and comp game, but no strategic at all. Honestly, I feel like Christmas, it's been, 2 or 3 years since she played the game now. Maybe she'll come, because I feel like she's going to have social game on lock. I feel like she'll have comp game on lock. Like physical game on lock. And honestly, if she can just bring a little bit of strategy to the game, she could become a well-rounded player. And I think a lot of us are going to underestimate Christmas. I think she could do quite well. Didn't she just have a kid though? I feel like it was a couple of years back when she had a kid. There's been quite a few house guests who haven't actually gone on because they've recently had a kid, or they are pregnant. Like I know Rachel Riley is pregnant at the moment, so she's not going on, and she was 1,000,000% she was probably contacted. Same goes for Vanessa. She's recently had kids, so Vanessa definitely deserves to be on an all-star season. I wish they would ask Jen Johnson back. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people who want Jen Johnson back. For me, I'd love to see Jen Johnson and Evil Dick in the same house together. I mean, that would be fireworks. I dislike Christmas a lot. I think this time she's gonna fangirl a bigger player and ride the coattails like she did Paul. That's a good point, to be fair. Christmas might like pal up with Tyler. Like Tyler might be able to manipulate her this time round. So we'll see what happens there. I want to see a fan favourite season, so not necessarily all the All-Stars, people like Johnny Mac and Donny. Yeah, I think a lot more viewers would tune in to an All-Star season in which we all really love the players. Like, I think Nicole Anthony's a great shout because, honestly, Nicole Anthony was supposed to be an alternate, and now she's in. I mean, I don't even know for a second why they were considering her to be an alternate. She totally deserves to be on the main cast, so I'm so glad that they've eventually shifted her onto the main cast. Do you think there will be anyone who nobody has expected? Like maybe an early boot from an old season. That would be awesome. I think there's a couple on there that don't deserve to be on the cast, so I'd like to see maybe a little surprise here and there. Donny coming back would be amazing. Yes, it would. Everyone loves Donny. I don't really know that many people who don't like Donny. I think he's so cool. I like Paul, but do think he lost when he called Cody that name. But he was a great FBI guy. I would love to see him and Victor play again. Honestly, I think Paul, you know, people don't really like him as a person, but I think a lot of people respect his game. But at the same time, a lot of people don't like his game because they consider it bullying. There's a lot of opinions on Paul, and I don't know. I just think his jury management's a bit bad, which is why he's never won the game. But 100%, Paul has production in his back pocket. No matter what he's doing, production are always thinking of some sort of twist that's going to benefit Paul's game. But he plays his cards right, in my opinion. However, I don't know. I just, because when I watched BB19, I didn't watch the feed, so I haven't really seen enough of Paul on that season. I just saw the edited episodes in which it made Paul look like this mastermind. So that's all I sort of have seen him as, but I'm sure I'd probably think different if I saw the feeds. Vanessa, Janelle, Daniel Reyes, Daniel Donato, Helen, Rachel, Nicole, and Nicole F. I'm assuming they're the people that you want to see because it looks like we're going to be seeing Janelle, Daniel Donato, Nicole Anthony, and Nicole Franzel, so that's a good half of them. I liked him in BB18 and not 19. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people say that about Paul. I wish Howie was back with Janelle and Casey. Yes, Jedi Howie. Howie would be awesome. Howie's hilarious. I think, honestly, if Howie, Janelle and Casey, it would literally just be like All Stars 1 again. James Ryan would be awesome as well if they could get him to come back. But they'd have a huge target on the back as the S6 Alliance again. Who have you got as first boot? Great question. Who has everyone else got a first boot? I want to know what you guys' opinions are on who's going to be the first boot. For me, I think it's probably going to be a legend. Probably someone like, and I know it sounds horrible, but it could be someone like Janelle or Kesa, which sucks so much. No, Howie's not coming back. We were just talking about how awesome it would be if Howie came back. Kevin could be a first boot, yeah, because he's a bit older. People often try to get the old person out first. And who's that? Nicole. I don't think Nicole A will be first boot. I think people just like her too much. Ian could be first boot. Nicole Franzel. I mean, if any of the other players have got wind of what's going on out here that we can all see, I feel like a lot of people will be targeting Nicole Franzel. Tyler or Janelle, you'd think so. You'd think a big target like Tyler or Janelle would go first. First boot, Daniel Donato. Most obvious. Yeah, I could see that. I wouldn't want it to happen. I'm hoping the old school people are going to dominate the game. Tyler's mum confirmed him on Facebook. Yeah, I've heard about this sort of thing going on with Tyler's mum. Can you guys tell me? Because I've heard about it. Apparently she confirmed him, but I don't actually know what it was. Tyler will make it to jury if his social game is too good. Yeah, I think Tyler's got the potential to go all the way again. Because, I mean, if you think about it, Dr. Will in All Stars 1 had this huge target on his back, and he still somehow managed to get all the way to the Final Four. So there's no stopping someone like Tyler from getting there again. I think it's more than enough potential. 130 viewers, guys. Thank you for joining me tonight. That is really, really cool. I can't believe that. We're only at 20 minutes in, and we've already got 130 views. That is awesome. She made a Facebook post saying she's excited to see him play again. Well, that confirms it. There we go, folks. We're going to see Tyler for definite. I think we all knew it already, but there we go. Why will Evil Dick not do BB again? I don't know, actually. I think it's a hard one to answer that because Evil Dick, I don't know if he's got the greatest relationship with CBS. And yeah, I just, and as well, he left early in his last season. So I don't know if they'd really, really want him back. And also with him and Daniel Donato in, I feel like it would be ratings heaven, like lots of people would be watching, but I just don't think they'd do it. Probably something in the contract maybe, who knows. Do you think they reveal the cast before the season, or keep it a secret until premiere? I think it's going to be Monday or Tuesday. I really, really do. Hi, Honestly Annika. Everyone go subscribe to Honestly Annika. I could see Tyler and Nicole teaming up. I think they'd make a great duo. Honestly, I think Nicole Anthony's going to have such a great social game. I think everyone just loves Nicole Anthony. Like, nobody's going to be targeting her because she didn't really come across as this big game threat. She just seems like a really nice girl. So I think a lot of people will be trying to work with her, and I think she could make it far because of that. I think Tyler is going to do great, especially without his girlfriend. Yeah, if Tyler and Angela were in together, that would be a massive target on their back. But Tyler's going to have a massive target anyway. But if he had Angela in with him, it was just going to be, it would have been chaos. They would have been just nominated straight away, one of them taken out week 1. Love your videos. Thanks, Mark. Really appreciate that. Nicole has got to last a while in the season. Yes, I do agree. Do you think a new schooler or old schooler will win? I think it'll be a new schooler, but I hope it's an old schooler. Nicole has been posting pictures of her dog on Instagram, unless she took those pictures before she left, and she's trying to throw us off. Yes, a lot of house guests have people posting for them, so if you see Janelle or someone put a post up on Instagram, it doesn't mean that she's not going to be in the house. She has basically probably got a husband or a friend, someone like that, putting posts up for her. They'll have pre-prep posts that they will they'll basically just take photos and stuff before they actually go in the house, and then they'll get someone to upload them for them, so it makes it look like they're not in sequester. Cody has a really good social game. Yeah, I think it'll be exciting to see Cody without Derek. I think he's going to do really, really well. He's going to have a target on his back, I think, because he's associated with Derek. But with Derek not being in the season, who knows how far he'll make it. Yeah, honestly, I'm just so excited, to be honest, to see some of these. Like, I feel like a lot of people don't like the cast, but for me, I think there's quite a lot of legends in there. And to be honest, even seeing some of these runners up that, didn't win last time, it's just going to be exciting to see what they're going to do with the game this time around, how to redeem themselves. Hopefully Janelle will win this year. Robbed every time she was on. Yeah, it would be great to see Janelle win. I don't know if she's like my number one sort of person I'm rooting for. I think, obviously, as I've said, I do like the old school folk. So I think Janelle, Kesa, Daniel Donato, and it would have been Danielle Ray's number 1 that I would have been rooting for, but unfortunately it doesn't look like she's on, but 100% I'm rooting for the older folk. So if Janelle took the win, I'd be very, very happy. Keisha dropped from casting. I don't believe so. I think Keisha's definitely on now. I'm so excited it don't matter to me who's playing. Yeah, that's such a mood. I totally agree. Honestly, I'm just happy we're getting a season now. I wish Derek was coming back. Same. I think what did happen, I think Dan was supposed to be playing, because I believe Derek and Dan were supposed to both be on, and I think the show was supposed to start at the end of July, probably about a week ago. And I think when they pushed it back to August, it was probably just commitment issues with Dan and Derek. So Dan backed out, and Derek without Dan obviously would have been number 1 target. So I think Derek backed out as well. I don't think Nicole stopped them. I think that's just some rumour. Spoiler Girl says that the cast news will come soon. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you guys are following Spoiler Girl on Twitter or not. I am, but that she's been saying a few things here and there. I don't know if she actually is working for CBS. Hopefully she is, because then we're getting legit information. But yeah, I do think it's going to be Monday or Tuesday now, guys. Unfortunately, I think we're going to have to wait a bit longer for the cast. I think the first HOH is really important. Indeed it is. You can either get that massive target on your back or keep yourself in the game from getting the first HOH. It depends what sort of damage you do, because I think on week 1, a lot of the time nobody likes to ruffle feathers, and they just like to put up someone that isn't really, not well liked, but someone who doesn't have that many connections in the house, so they don't have a target on them going to the next week. Heading out to eat dinner. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you, Grant. Hope you enjoy your dinner. What's your favourite season? 7. I love 7. All Stars 1. It's so epic. Would you play Big Brother? Hell yeah, get me in that house. I think I'd like to give it a good shot. Power Alliance, Paul, Christmas, Tyler, Nicole, Janelle, and if they come on, Casey. Yeah, I don't think we're getting Paul, and I don't think we're getting Casey there, but Tyler, Nicole, Anthony, and Janelle and Christmas is actually probably an alliance I would like to see. I'm about to try and get on the show next year, lol. Good luck, Todd. Hope you get on. Let's have a look. Tom, please go to the diary room. Yes, I like to hear that. You beat a good player. Thank you. I appreciate that, Marvel fan. I love Nicole. I'm assuming you're talking about Anthony and not Franzel, because I don't think a lot of people like Franzel currently, due to everything that's going on the old Twitter world. You get to see everything that's going on. Who are you most/least excited to see on the show? I'm most excited to see Kesa and Janelle. Least, Probably Nicole Franzel. I'm assuming you're from the UK, cos of your accent. How do you feel about BB UK getting cancelled? Yes, I am from the UK, and BB UK, it was sad when it went away, but it was getting tired. And I think I know I sound like a bit betraying my country, but I really do like your guys' version more. I like the US version. What did Nicole do on Twitter? Please tell me. Well, no, it's bit all the stories are breaking on Twitter with what's going on with Nicole. She apparently, because she didn't get on the season, she told production that people were pre-gaming, so she sold a lot of people out. Do you like Big Brother Australia? I haven't seen Big Brother Australia yet. I was going to watch it, and I still probably will, so that's my plan, but it does look great. Another BBUS British fan. Yes, awesome. A lot of tweets saying Keisha dropped. I hope that's not the case. I do believe Keisha's going to be on. But do you know what's exciting? I feel like the fact that they're doing some cast reshuffling gives us a chance over the next couple of days to maybe see some new faces, because say if Memphis or someone drops out, say if Keisha drops out, I hope she isn't. Hopefully we get someone like Donny on. I mean, like, Donny deserves a lot to be on All Stars. I feel like if there was ever going to be an All Star season, I feel like everyone would throw Donny's name around, so I'm quite shocked that he's not on the cast. Have you ever watched Canada Big Brother? Yes, I have watched Canada's Big Brother. I do like it, it's great. Have you got Instagram? Yes, I do have Instagram. If you guys want to follow me on social media, on Twitter, I am at TV Talks with Tom, and on Instagram, I am at Tom__Vasey. You can get the links to them in my YouTube profile, so just hit me up there. I think Donny is going to be on. I really, really hope so. That would be awesome. Who's your favourite player from Canada? Now, I haven't seen all the Canadian seasons, so I think that's quite hard to say, because from the seasons I have seen, I think the alliance with Dane and I can't even remember their names, but they played a kick-ass game, so I think they did really, really well there. And just on a personal level, some of them I really liked. To be honest, I was really enjoying this current season. Well, the one that was happening with Canada, but then when they cancelled it, it was unfortunate. But I think there's some good characters on there. I love BB. Can they should have some of them play? Donny posted for the first time in 2 years on Insta last month, so it gives a little hope. Yeah, I was really, really happy when I saw that, but it turns out that wasn't Donny's Instagram account. He doesn't have Instagram. He confirmed on his Twitter, and he kept telling people on his Twitter that he kept telling people that he's not going in, and he hasn't been contacted, unfortunately. Is the hat cost Boston Rob, or do you like the Red Sox? The answer to that is both. Both. I love the Red Sox and I love Boston Rob. Yes, Alyssa would be amazing. Yeah, Alyssa was actually rumoured a lot, apparently, because she'd said she was going to see the Northern Lights or something, and apparently she couldn't travel there due to COVID restrictions, so everyone was just thinking she's definitely going to sequester. Are you living in the UK now? Yes, I am living in the UK. Love US Big Brother. Wish the UK would bring back BB with US format. That's my hopes as well, because I don't think Big Brother UK obviously would work in the UK anymore. I think they'll probably give it 5 years time, and then I think they'll do the US version. And if they do the US sort of rules in the UK, I'd love to apply. Yeah, I think I'd like to give it a good go. I'm so excited. I keep checking my CBS All Access just to see if the interviews drop yet. I know, same with Twitter, just refresh. As soon as I wake up, I'm like, refresh. 10 seconds later, refresh, just hoping that someone's going to pop up. Who would you play like if you were in the house? I wouldn't play like anyone. I think that's one of those questions where people go, oh, I'd like to play like Dr. Will, I'd like to play with Dan. No, you play for your own style, and you just got to adapt as the game goes on. If you say you're going to play like someone, then you're not going to make it far in the game, because you're just trying to mimic something, and obviously the season isn't going to be the same. So you trying to mimic someone else's game in the same season is just not going to work. You need to play your own game and adapt as the season goes on, because it's going to be different to the person that was from before. Are you even old enough to play BB? Yes, I am. Of course I am. Let's have a look. What have we got? I think I am in the UK, but not in the US. I'm going to apply in 2023 when I'm 21. Yes, good luck, Ready Reader 1. But yeah, that's totally my outlook on the game. I think that would have to be it. Opinion on Mickey, don't really like him. Is Dan a hero or a villain? He is probably a villain. I feel like all the best players are villains. Yeah, I just feel like a lot of people have got respect for the villains, because they just play this game and they don't care about what they're doing. They just got to get to the end, and I love that. I think it's great. So first night move-in is a 2-hour show. Wow, there has to be a twist. Yeah, I'm really, really excited, because we do live move-ins in the UK. So everyone goes in one by one and they get to know each other. And let me tell you guys, if you haven't seen the UK version, it's really, really exciting launch night, because everyone gets really, really hyped. and when everyone's sort of mixing with each other, it's great because you get to see the raw footage of everyone meeting each other straight off the bat, rather than some edited diary room stuff where Big Brother said, okay, you're going to say this scripted line now. We're literally seeing raw footage, which is the best, so I really, really like that. Nearly 160 viewers, that is crazy, guys. I think we broke the record from Sunday Night's Live, so thank you very much. If you haven't already, please click the like button. And also subscribe if you're not subscribed, if you're new here. Can't wait to see Janelle and Case's reaction to seeing each other. I know it's going to be so good. It's like an old school reunion. I think it's going to be epic. I'm going to try and get into BB in 2023. Yes, good luck. Honestly, they should do a season called Countries Collide after the pandemic. Yes, we definitely couldn't do Countries Collide during a pandemic. It would be the least appropriate season ever during a pandemic. What do you think about Enzo? I think Enzo, I'm looking forward to seeing him. He's another old school guy. So yeah. You think Big Brother is scripted? No, but the diary rooms are. Of course they are. But, I mean, nobody talks like that in real life. In the UK, it's just raw footage. It's everyone having a breakdown in the diary room, whereas on the US one, CBS will say, okay, I really want you to do this now and show how excited you are to go into the veto comp and I'm going to smash this out the park and all that sort of stuff. So of course it's scripted. Not normal, not when they're in the house, but just when they're in the diary room. Will you be going live to discuss after the episodes? So guys, I'm going to try to do the occasional live after some episodes, because obviously it's tough for me being in the UK, because it's going to be late on, so the episode actually, like, episodes air at 1 a.m. in the UK, so I'll be obviously having to stream at like 2 a.m. Or 3 a.m. or whatever, and I'm totally up for it because I really love making the videos and I really appreciate all the support, so I will probably try and do it here and there, but I'm definitely going to be doing videos still, so everyone can just still watch them. What's your favourite season? Minus 10. Any thoughts on season 10? Season 10 is a great season, but for me, 7, man. It's seriously, it's so awesome. Thoughts on your thoughts on first night boot twists? Do you like them? No, I don't like them. I think it depends really. If it's someone I don't like that goes out, then I'm fine with it. But I guess it's just personal opinion. If it's someone I do like, then I'm a bit annoyed. Did you see Julie's tweet with the keys from BB2, BB20 and Celebrity BB1? Yes, I did see that. So Julie's probably just got a key collection. Like Probst on Survivor, Jeff Probst, he keeps his torch snuffer from each season, so he's got a massive collection. And I think Julie does that with the keys. Who do you think will win 22? I think it's going to be someone who is under the radar. I really do. Like Mike Boogie in All Stars 1. He went really, really early in the game and he ended up winning. So honestly, I feel like it's going to be someone like Bailey, Davon, David. I just think it'll be someone who initially went early in their first game. You do a great job, Tom, my new favourite BB commentator. Oh, thank you, Angel64. Really, really appreciate that. Who's getting cast as the old guy this season? I know it's Kesa. Kesa is gonna get it. I think yeah, it's weird thinking of Kesa as the old guy, but it's who he's gonna be this season. The only problem with Countries Collide is the language barrier. Yeah, but that'd be interesting to see if people could sort of do that social game, if they could like mix with other folk who speak different languages. Hey Tom, like your video. So nice to see a BBUS and Survivor fan from the UK. You're the only other one I've ever came across. Keep going, mate. Thank you very much, Charlie. Why do we like Keisha? I don't mind her, but why do we like her so much? Keisha seems to be a fan favourite, and I was just surprised when she actually got put on this season because I didn't see any rumours whatsoever about that. What's your favourite newer season? 20 was really, really cool. Some great gameplay and some great characters in 20. If Evil Dick was allowed to stay on BB13, do you believe he'd be the first two-time winner? I think he'd stand a good chance, because he plays so ruthlessly. He's cutthroat and he does what he has to do to get to the end, and I think it would have been good to see him as that. And Dan was so close, obviously, to becoming the the first two-time winner. Jolene and Miranda told me to subscribe, so I just did. Thank you, J Jobs. Yeah, Jolene and Miranda are awesome. They both do really cool Big Brother videos. We've got someone from Wales there also, so we've found a few UK BBUS fans in the chat here. This is great, everyone getting to know each other. I don't think it's fair that Janelle gets 4 chances to play. It's a bit like Boston Rob on Survivor getting 5 chances. I guess you can't call it fair, but I guess you know, people they bring back the fan favourites because they are legends and people want to see them back. Thank you so much for the super chat. I'll try and pronounce it RXYSEN. I would love to see Davon win 22. Yeah, I think she could stand a good chance. Yeah, I honestly, if she can keep her her mouth shut a little bit, I think she could make it far. Raven Walton, hey y'all. Hi Raven, if it is the real Raven Walton, welcome. My favourite season is 16. 16 is epic, so good. I enjoy your videos on BB. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate that. I love making them. Obviously, I'm so happy. We've hit 2,000 subscribers, which is amazing. I just never thought we'd get there this fast, so thank you so much, everyone, for the support. Thoughts on Julie's tweets? Yeah, Julie's just as excited for the season as we are. I mean, I'm just interested to sort of see how is Julie going to interview the house guests when they come out? Are they going to sit like on different sides of the stage? Because Julie's obviously not going to be in this bubble, so she's going to have to not get close with them. When is the cast reveal? I think it's going to be Monday or Tuesday next week. So yeah, just keep posted for that. I mean, it sucks so much that it wasn't this week. I was so hyped for it. I remember seeing Frankie Grande going to UK celebrity version after seeing him in US version. He has been rolled out for BB22. Yeah, Frankie I thought was going to be a lock for this season, but it looks like he backed out. I think he did say yes initially and then decided not to go in. Hello from Spain. There we go, we've got a Spanish viewer. Welcome. Do you think Sandra would do as well in BB if she didn't Survivor? Sandra's a legend. I think Sandra would do great. I think there's some great people from Survivor that would kick ass on Big Brother. I think Sandra, I think Boston Rob, I think Kim, Tony, I think Ethan would do well, and I think Devons. I love Devons. Devons would be great as well. Not Devon from Big Brother, but Devons from Survivor. No, Frankie. Yeah, I didn't really want Frankie on. He's sometimes a little bit annoying. I don't hate the guy, but yeah, I just not a huge fan of him. Season 20 had the best pre-jury phase by far. There were some great people pre-jury. I mean, I really liked Steve, who was evicted first. Such a cool guy, and I think as well he was an ex undercover cop in the NYPD or something like that. So I think Steve would have done great in the game, but obviously he went first. Thank you, Angeli P. I really appreciate that super chat. Would love to see a female win again. We've had the last female winner we had was Casey, obviously, and Casey played really well, but it doesn't look like she's going to be on this season. But yeah, thank you very much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Nobody's mentioned Jeff and Jordan. Have a feeling they'll be in the cast. Yeah, I did discuss Jeff actually in a couple of videos back. I sort of said because Jordan has said Jeff was going off to do some filming for something, and everyone was like, okay, he's going to be on BB22. But I think Jeff is probably just doing the pre-season interviews as usual. So yeah, and I know a lot of people love Jeff, but I know a lot of people don't like him. So we'll see how that one goes. Would love to see Dr. Will, Dan, Derek and Danielle Reyes all in one season. They are the 4 best players of all time. Great shout there, Dylan. I think they will be epic. Danielle Reyes is 100% at the top of my wish list. Do you like The Amazing Race? I've seen a few seasons of The Amazing Race. I do enjoy it, so yeah, I do like it. Hayden Moss from Survivor would win Big Brother for sure. Well, yeah, he won in BB 11 or 12, I think it was. I think I'm gonna. Oh, I can't even remember for sure. 11 or 12, one of the two. But I think he would have played great again this time round. Did Nicole F push Helen? It seems that way. We'd love to see Rennie. I know a lot of people really want to see Rennie. Yeah, 12. Thanks, guys. What is your favourite twist that has been? Honestly, I'm not a big fan of twists. I think twists are totally overrated. I think a lot of the times, I think twists are done by production to save their favourites, and that's the only reason. What seasons of Big Brother have you not seen? So there's quite a few I haven't seen, but I do know about the seasons. The ones I haven't seen, I've done my research on, so I can talk about them. So I know everything about most seasons. But I've seen a good probably just over half of them. But so I'm making my way through them, but I'm getting there. But I do know a lot of them. But yeah, I mean, almost 150 views, guys. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. What are your opinions on Jessica Graff? Jessica Graff is cool. I don't like Cody, who obviously is her husband. But Jessica Graff I don't mind so much. Favorite alliance? It's got to be Chilltown. Obviously, Mike Boogie's gone down in my estimations now. But Chilltown is legit awesome. Like, it's so cool. Let's have a look. Will it be Slop or PB&J? I think it's going to be Slop again. I really do. PB&J would be awesome as well. It would be a nice little throwback to the old school times. Favorite Survivor season? Winners at War was so cool. I mean, there's so many good seasons. Like, I really don't like I don't like the fact that everyone gives Edge of Extinction really bad rap, but I really, really enjoyed watching Devon's play and scramble his whole way. I think he hustled so hard and did so well on Edge of Extinction, so I really like that. Raven's asking, have you watched my season? Of course I've watched BB19 Raven. Let's have a look. Any new news today? Unfortunately not. I've been keeping an eye out, constantly refreshing Twitter. Nothing there. It really does suck. But I'm hoping we're going to get something soon. I think there's definitely going to be some more cast reshuffling going on, guys. So I wouldn't be so sure that we're getting this solid cast that is supposed to be said. I think more people will get taken out, and I think new people will get put in. That is not the real Raven Walson. Who knows? I mean, I don't know. I hope it's the real Raven. It'd be cool if it was. But who knows if it is. Have you ever watched The Circle? Yes, I have watched The Circle. But I am. It's okay. I'm not a huge fan of it. But I don't mind The Circle. I mean, I've watched it a couple of times, but I definitely prefer Big Brother. Favorite zing from Zingbot. I mean, every single zing that Zingbot does is hilarious, and I love it when like the house guests the thoughts that everyone's thinking on the outside when Zingbot says them out loud. I'm like, thank you so much, Zingbot. And I'm pretty sure, didn't Kathy Griffin go in at one point with Zingbot or something like that, and she did the zings. I was like, whoa, okay, that was crazy. Is the cast released yet? No, not yet, unfortunately. Not until apparently Monday or Tuesday now. What's your favourite OTEV? Oh my god, that one where Rockstar lost was so painful to watch. That was just, it was tough. I really was rooting for Rockstar, and then when she messed it up, it was so hard to watch. Do you watch Big Brother Canada? Yes, I do. I watch it on and off, sort of. Will the crew be audience members? No, there is no audience this time round. It's a totally empty studio, so that's going to be pretty interesting. Biggest difference with BB UK, there's strategy in the US one, and there's no strategy in the UK one, which is why I like the US one. Favourite season? 7. I love 7. All Stars is so cool. Now, I'm going to ask you guys a question, right? Let me know who you want to be on All Stars. That probably isn't going to be on, because I'd like to discuss a couple of the house guests there, because there's so many that we could discuss that haven't been put on this cast, and you know, should be. Dan, of course. Dan is epic. I mean, I was so disappointed when we found out Dan wasn't going to be on, but he's so cool. And Danielle Reyes, as you guys know, I love Danielle Reyes. She's the best. Free Helen, lol. Honestly, I don't know if they put Helen back because of all the thing that went on with Helen was pushed. I don't think they want anyone discussing it. Hi Tom, thanks for curing my Big Brother fever this summer. You got it. I'm the doctor of Big Brother. Not as good as Dr. Will though. How did UK even work? Because I'm still confused. UK, so basically everyone would nominate 2 people every single week, and whoever had the most nominations would be put up on the block. There could be like 8 people on the block, and the UK would vote, like the public would vote, who they wanted to evict, and that person would go. What is everyone saying? Tom, do you have any pets? I don't have any pets. No, I don't. Do you like Paul? It's a tough one with Paul. I don't know what to think of him because I didn't see the feeds in 19, so I haven't really. I can't really say too much on that one. Have you been to the USA? Yes, I've been twice to the USA. Would you ever audition for BB? I'd love to audition for BB. I think it'd be awesome. I don't know if I'd do it right now, maybe in a couple of years' time. And obviously I can't audition for the US one because I'm in the UK. But yeah, I'd love to give it a good go. Okay, what's everyone saying then? So we've got Hayley from season 20. Yeah, she'd be awesome. Ovi is so cool. Tommy's cool. And Kat's cool. I love all 4 of them. They're really cool people. Do you think Beast Mode Cowboy could be an All Stars? I think CBS would probably want him to come on. But yeah, he's not going to be there. Christmas was the sweatiest. I'm assuming you were meant to say sweetest there, Raven. But I think Christmas could do well this time round. Do you like the format of BBUS or BBUK better? BBUS, I'm betraying my own country there, but BBUS I do prefer a lot. Jen City, oh my god, Jen from BB8. I've seen a lot of people want Jen back. I've seen a lot of people saying we want Jen back. But Jen, honestly, I feel like they'd have to put Evil Dick in there with her for the ratings to be really high. I think it'd be hilarious because Jen was something. Jessica from BB8 or Brian from BB10. Yeah, Jessica, that's a throwback. Yeah, I think Jessica would have been cool. I think, yeah, she's probably done with BB now, though. Sam from 20. Oh, my God, Sam's just sort of disappeared out of the Big Brother limelight. She's just gone back to doing her thing, living in I'm pretty sure she lives in a camper van or something like that. And I think she calls it the Sugar Shack or something like that. So she's doing her own thing. And, you know, I liked Sam. I think she seemed nice. she did turn a corner a little bit towards the end of the series, but the season. But yeah, I liked Sam. How do you feel about watching Frankie play BBUS then go play CBB UK? Frankie was a different person on BBUS and CBB UK because Frankie was obviously playing strategy in US, and then when he came to UK, it was a popularity competition, so he was definitely a different person. Kesa all the way. Are you old enough to know his previous game? Yeah, of course I am. I love Kesa. Kesa's awesome. Kesa unfortunately went out 10th both times because Kesa always plays a really, really honest game, and that's his downfall. But I feel like now he's a family man, and I think he'll just want to bring back that money for his family. So I think Kesa will be playing really, really hard this time around. My aim, folks, we've got 15 minutes left. Can we get the likes to 100? That'd be really, really awesome. So if you haven't already, please hit the like button. They should bring back Cody and Jess. I'd say yes to Jess, but no to Cody. I'm not a big fan of Cody. Liz and Julia, BB17. Yeah, I know a lot of people love Liz and Julia. They're definitely popular house guests that I think a lot of people would want to see back, and I don't think people will be against it if they were put on the cast. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of house guests. Wow, with 98 likes. Geez, that went up fast. Thanks. Legend Tom, thanks. They should bring back Beast Mode Cowboy. Beast Mode Cowboy is definitely a popular house guest, but I feel like a lot of people... 100 likes, legends, guys. Thank you so much. I'm going to give you guys a couple of thumbs up as well. What has everyone said? Yeah, but Beast Mode Cowboy, he pretty much... I know everyone associates him with Stork and Amber on his season, so Amber didn't really get far in the game because of that. But yeah, I feel like it was either going to be Amber or Beast Mode who got the chance. Amber was looking like she was going to get this chance, but it seems she's being pulled from the cast now. Let's have a look. No, I was watching BB6 and you spoiled KSL's eviction. I'm so sorry. It's honestly though, I mean, you're still in luck for a great season to be watching there. I'm sorry about that. So do you know the cast? I don't know the cast. No, I mean, I believe in my previous video I discussed the rumoured list, and they're the ones I believe that are solid at the moment. But I still feel like there's going to be a couple of reshufflings across the next couple of days. When do you think they're going to release the official cast? I think unfortunately it's going to be Monday or Tuesday next week. So yeah, that's unfortunate. Ever met any BB players? No, I haven't. I haven't actually. I've spoken to a couple online though. Let's have a look. I think it's going to be a great season. The first HOH will set the tone. Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, I think it just premiere night's going to set the tone. It's going to be so exciting. You should do public interviews when Corona is over. That would be great, wouldn't it? I mean, I'd love to get some like players on the channel, whether it be from this season or previous seasons. I'd love to actually interview a couple of them on this channel. I think that'd be really, really awesome. Zach Rance should come back, but according to him, he won't come back. Yeah, CBS does not like Zach, and yeah, it's a shame because I think Zach would have been awesome. Kathy, there we go. We got a bit of a zing here. Kathy Griffin, what do you call someone who is not afraid to cry and wears pink and cuddles with men? You call them Zach. Well, that was Kathy Griffin for you. Do you ever watch Dan stream on Twitch? No, I don't. I think Dan's a great player though. I've got a lot of respect for him. So yeah, I think it would be awesome. Would you be doing a live on premiere night? I'm considering it actually. I think I'm thinking of taking the day off work because obviously it'll be night time. For me, it'll be like 2 o'clock in the morning after the premiere's out. So I'm thinking of taking the Thursday off so I can come live and speak to you guys when it comes on. But we'll see. I'm not definite yet, but I'm thinking of doing it. Forgettable season is kind of one, but not forgot. But also not because it started the whole thing. Yeah, season 1's pretty boring. I mean, I started watching it and I had to back out because I was just so like I was falling asleep watching it. And although Chicken George is the man. Honestly, I feel like when Chicken George came back for 7, he was just so underrated, but he's a legend. Dan let me interview him for a school project. Such a good dude. Oh, that's awesome. Dan does sound like a nice guy. He really, really does. Who do you think will be an unexpected duo? I think Nicole Anthony's going to work with a lot of people. A social game is going to be excellent. I saw a lot of people wanting Christmas and Dave on to work together because guess what that alliance will be called? Christmas Day. There we go. Chicken George is the best player. I love Chicken George. He is so funny. He reminds me of, if you guys know the old actor John Candy. He reminds me so much of him. I think he's hilarious. The guy from Planes, Trains and Automobiles. John Candy is a legend, and so is Chicken George. I just think he's so wholesome. I'm so excited. Same here, honestly, guys. Cheers to Big Brother when it eventually comes because I'm so hyped. Favourite colour? I'd probably say blue or green. I don't really have a favourite colour. Let's have a look. I met Matt Kleins last year. We bonded over how we hated the BB21 cast, lol. Yeah, Matt didn't have the greatest game, but he seemed like a chill guy. Uncle Buck, yes, Uncle Buck. So we've got someone who knows John Candy in the chat. Yes, cheers to John Candy, a legend, an American legend, a worldwide legend. Cheers to John Candy. A bit off topic there. Thoughts on James Ryan? He needs to be back. Yeah, I think James Ryan is great. I think his wife is currently pregnant, so he's not going to leave her to go in the house. But James Ryan is a legend. Yeah, we got some love for John Candy in the chat now. Cool Runnings, all that sort of stuff. Favorite pre-jury boot. Oh, that's a tough one. I think probably. I mean, Case's a legend. He's never made jury, so I think he's pretty awesome. And Dominique from BB22 was cool. She had a lot of potential as well. I think yeah, I really like Dominique. So yeah. Favorite winner, Dr. Will, probably. Dr. Will, Dan and Derek are all awesome, but I feel like Dr. Will's probably he tops the list. Thoughts on Sandra from Survivor? Yeah, Sandra, Queen stays Queen. Legend, definitely a legend. Remember Marcellus not using the veto on himself? Yeah, okay, I talked about this in my last live, but for the folks who haven't seen it, let's talk about. I'm going to give you all a little Big Brother history lesson. So Marcellus and his best friend Amy were on the block, and Jason was HOH. And basically what happened was Danielle, Reyes and Lisa were not on the block, so they had the 2 votes to evict. And Marcellus ended up winning the veto. He had it around his neck, and he was so confident that he wasn't going to get evicted that he was like, okay, and he had his best friend on the block next to him. He didn't want to be the person to evict Amy, so he said, I'm not using the veto. And then Danielle Reyes, being the strategic mastermind that she was, she voted one way and got Lisa to vote the other way to get the HOH to break the tie. And then Marcellus didn't use the veto on himself, and the HOH ended up evicting Marcellus. So that was the biggest blunder in history. What kind of player do you expect to see in the future? I think we're going to see a lot of strategy this season, which excites me a lot. I'm hoping there's going to be no floaters. It would be so disappointing. I feel like it's easier for the first HOH to... Oh, let me just tab off that there. I feel like it's easy for the first HOH in an All-Star season. It has easier nominating because they've already seen how the other players can play. What are your thoughts? Yeah, I think you've got to, in an All-Star season, you've got to go for the first HOH, because if Janelle doesn't win, like Janelle's going on the block, I would assume so. But then again, though, she's got a lot of potential to play a great social game and worm her way in, and so people won't nominate her. We've got someone who really likes Meg from BB17. There's always going to be floaters, yeah. I mean, I guess so. I really hope. I mean, how epic, guys, would it be if we got a season of people, you know, who didn't float? It was just a full-on strategy season. I think it'd be epic. Do you think floaters are actually playing the game or just lazy? It depends, really, because you get coasters and you get floaters. Coasters are like Victoria. They just sort of play the game, and well, they don't even play the game. They're just there for the ride and sort of just get dragged to the end. Whereas floaters conscientiously decide to not make big moves so they can get to the end, in the hopes that another bad person will get to the end with them, so then they can get the win. Floaters are strategic. Stop getting it mixed up. Just explain it there. Floaters and coasters. I did not get it mixed up. I think Tyler will win. Who do you think? I think Tyler stands a good chance. I don't think he'll win, but I think... Well, no, I'll say that. I think he's got potential. So, yeah, I think he could make it far. Will Christmas be a coaster, maybe? No, I think Christmas is going to play really well this time around. Sort of despite popular belief, I think she's going to play really well. I think a lot of perception will be shifted on Christmas this time round. I think a lot of people didn't like her last time round, but this time, I think a lot of people will. Does Paul still have a chance to go on? I'm going to say no for that. I think Paul is focusing on his career, and also I think some of his family members are getting surgery, so he's wanting to make sure he's there for them. Doesn't want to go in the house and come out to anything that's too bad for him, so I think he's just focusing on family and his career. Kevin BB19, yes, finally someone else who says Kevin BB19. I think he's so cool. It would be awesome to see Kevin from BB19 come back. Such a wholesome guy. He didn't play the game well, but his stories about his dad in the mafia and just his stories as a family man are just really wholesome. And yeah, I really like Kevin. Thoughts on a second chance season? Yeah, I mean, this is pretty much a second chance season. I mean, I know a lot of people saying you can't call this one All-Stars. But yeah, I think a second chance season would be cool. To answer your question, Elise, is Dan going on? No. Dan has basically just wound everyone up and pranked everyone. And what I loved about what Dan did was he not only played the people he was in the house with, he also played the public, the BB fans, And he just played all of us into thinking that he was going to go in and then he wasn't. And what I thought was funny was that the fact that after he said how you're feeling right now about this sort of prank is if you're mad right now you would be a bitter juror, whereas if you are, you know, you're laughing it off, then you wouldn't be a bitter juror, which I thought was actually really funny because I was mad at first and then I was like, I just have to laugh it off after. I was like, yeah, gotta respect Dan. Is it true Casey and Josh tested positive for COVID-19? That's what the rumours are saying, so it looks like they're not going to be on the cast. Dan personally told me that he would never play again. It's such a shame. I think honestly Dan would have been a legend. I think it would have been awesome to see him come back. Will Ian go on? Yes, I think we're going to see Ian. I think it's very, very likely. I think Ian's definitely a lock. Do you think Danielle Donato is an all-star? Yes, I do, and I think she's going to be on the season as well. I don't blame Kevin for taking the 20k. I would have done the same thing. Free money, hell yeah. No one finds out. It's free money, of course it is. I mean, I think everyone found out eventually that it was Kevin. But, I mean, if no one's going to find out, you might as well take the 20k. And do you know what as well? They said, you know, if anyone takes the 20k, Paul will be released in the game. Or, well, they didn't say it was going to be Paul, but something will be released in the game. And to be honest, production would have found a way to get Paul in the game no matter what. There would have been some other twist that someone would take in which Paul would get in. So, you know, good on Kevin for taking the 20k. Memphis and Cody Alliance, yeah, I could see that. That's 2 runners-up. There might be a runner-up alliance. That could be exciting. They should skip Jury House this year and America vote winner. No, I still think you've got to go for the jury. It's the charm of Big Brother US. That's the thing. All like different Big Brothers all over the world, UK, USA, Australia, Canada. They've all got different rules, and I think that's great for that reason. Hi Devon, thanks for joining us. Matt and Jess, Carter, Matt, yes, I saw your guys live earlier. Hi Tom, thank you again for stopping by this morning with us. We want to come say hi on yours. Yes, hi everyone. If you didn't see that live this morning, everyone go check it out. They were just chatting through BB22 rumors just like me. They've got a great channel going, so go subscribe to them because they're really, really cool. Well, I won't read that one out loud. Nearly said it. How would the jury work with COVID? I think, you know, they're going to be living together anyway in the Big Brother house, so they'll just be shifted to the jury house to live together again, and they'll make sure that no one comes into contact with them again. Top 3 this season. I really do think it's going to be people who didn't make it far in the game last time round, so I think they'll make it really, really far this time. I think Bailey's one. I think Davon's one. And I think, in fact, I'll tell you what, folks, I have got my my little notepad here to keep track of all notes this summer. I'm going to have a massive book of keeping track of strategy and everything like that, so I've got a lot of things in here. So I think Nicole Anthony could make it far. I think Davon could. I think Bailey could. I think Christmas will. And honestly, I think if Kesa and Janelle can get out the gate without being targeted too much, I think they could make it far as well. Helen from BB22 has to come back. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? But they're not going to do it because it's. I think CBS would be too scared of the conversation of Helen being pushed coming out. What is your favourite recent season? 20 was really, really cool. 170 viewers. I know that's crazy, guys. I mean, I'm going to make that one final tap. Can you please hit the like button if you haven't already? That'd be really, really cool. I've really appreciated you all coming out tonight to chat. Got a couple of minutes left, so we'll answer a couple more questions. But I'll just quickly say this. If you want to follow me on social media, you can follow me at TV Talks with Tom on Twitter. And on Instagram, you can follow me at Tom__Vasey. And if you can't remember them, if you go onto my YouTube channel, I've got the links to both of those there, so you can get that there. I think Evil kind of dragged Danielle along, not going to lie. She played hard, too fast the second time she played. Well, honestly, I think at the end of the day, because Evil Dick and Danielle were so, I think they were so estranged as like father and daughter. I think Evil Dick just wanted to sort of build and amend bridges with Danielle, and I think at the end of the day, there's no way a parent is probably not like, you know, a dedicated parent isn't going to take their child to the end. So I feel like that was what Evil's plan was there, and yeah, I think it's fair enough. I mean, you have to take family members to the end there, I think. Case will probably get screwed over being aligned with Janelle. I know every single time it happens, it's like Case is associated with Janelle, so everyone targets Kesa. So yeah, it's gonna suck. I really hope Kesa does make it far though. I think it'd be epic because Cliff as the old guy made it far last year, and Kevin made it far in 19. So there's nothing stopping Kesa from doing it, who's actually younger than them both. Would you like to see Cliff back? Yeah, I actually like Cliff. I think he's really, really cool. Obviously he made that massive blunder in Cliff Notes in which he was talking He was talking to the camera. Christie walked past and heard all of his plans. That was not the greatest, but as the old guy, Cliff did incredible to be kicked out and then come back in and then win HOH and put Jackson and Jack on the block. You've got to respect him for that. Who would you want to win? Janelle or Kaser, I'm sort of rooting for, I think. Or Nicole Anthony's awesome as well. Short season because of pandemic. Yes, I've heard it's going to be 85 days, unfortunately. So I was hoping for a full 100 days, but yeah, it's going to be 85. Samantha, I'll finally answer your question. Sorry, I haven't got around to it. I've seen you putting it in loads. How bitter do you think the jury will be this year? If it's anything like Survivor All-Stars, it will be bitter as hell because everyone's egos are really, really massive because they are the All-Stars, and as a result, they will vote bitter. So I hope it's not going to be the case. But if anyone can change their minds, it's Dr. Will when he's hosting the jury roundtable. He'll put some sense into them, and hopefully that's the case. Marvin from BB5 needs to come back. Yeah, Marvin's a legend. It would be cool to see him come back. I'm surprised he hasn't been brought back at all. Do you think the old schools and new schools will be more successful in the game? To be honest, it's different to Survivor because Survivor, I'm going to make the anecdote here. With Survivor, I think the game has changed over the years a lot, whereas Big Brother has pretty much stayed the same. I mean, there hasn't been that much changes, so I feel like the old folk stand just as much as a good chance as the new folk. They've just got to make sure, because the old folk are from the older sort of seasons, they are a bit older physically, so they might not be able to do it as much. So we're at the hour mark now, folks. I'll answer maybe one or two more questions and then we'll stop. But if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate that. I do Big Brother videos all the time. So yeah, just hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and also the like button. Do you know what the theme of the house is? So there was a drone that flew over the house and actually got some pictures, and it was sort of pink and blue. I think it's just going to be a very vibrant, colourful house because it's All Stars. So that's my thoughts on that. Are you worried about tomorrow? Nope, I don't know why I should be. I hope that's the cast reveal tomorrow. I mean, I guess it's just another day of waiting if needs be. Who's going to be first out? I think it'll be a legend, unfortunately. I mean, I'm hoping it's not going to be, so I've got my fingers crossed. Do you want there to be a battle back? It's hard to say pre-season because if like people I don't like go out pre-jury, then I am happy for there not to be a battle back season. But if like the legends of like Kaser and Janelle are in there, of course I want there to be a battle back. So folks, I'll say this, get your last questions in now and I can answer a few of them. Obviously I won't get through them all, unfortunately, but if you want to ask a final couple of questions, put them in the chat now and I'll answer maybe 5 or 10 more. Cindy with an S from BB Can tweeted this season was supposed to be Can versus USA. Yeah, I heard about that. Apparently it was supposed to be Canada versus USA, but then it turned out they turned it into All Stars instead. We need to beat the 140k we need to beat the 140k would be awesome, but we need to beat the 140 likes from last time. Yeah, we do. Let's try and get this. Can we make a final push for everyone who hasn't pressed the like button? Hit it because we got to get it high. Are you worried about tomorrow? And I'm going to answer that question again. No, I'm not. I hope it's going to be a good day tomorrow, and hopefully we get a nice little cast reveal going on. Why did interviews get postponed? Because they did a cast reshuffling. So I think you know, with the new cast coming in there, we'll have had to interview them as well, so that's why. It's a shame CBS hasn't said anything though, because with you know, everyone's so dedicated waiting for something to be said, and the fact that CBS haven't told us anything is really unfortunate. When are you going live next? I might do one at the weekend. I'll keep you all posted. I always put into the in the community chat, in the posting, and on my Twitter. You'll see if I'm going live, so keep posted there, folks. Why wasn't Johnny Mac rumoured? Johnny Mac, I believe he was asked, but he just didn't have any interest in going back in. You should go to the BB house. Thank you. I'd like to give it a shot. I think Big Brother should have titled it like Second Chances. Yeah, a lot of people have been saying that. I think Second Chances. It does seem apt, but I think as it's called All Stars, it's just going to draw more people in. Because it's like if you see All Stars versus Second Chances, more people are probably likely to tune into an All Star season. What's the chances of cast on Friday? Well, guys, actually, here's a little thing here. Apparently, there's something, I don't know if it's true or anything, but I've seen a few people saying on Twitter that Entertainment Tonight might be giving us a little something over the next couple of days. So we'll see what goes on there. But yeah, I mean, I'm just excited to sort of see what comes of it. We'll answer maybe one or two more questions. Surprise house guests? I think it'll be exciting. I think there's still going to be more cast reshuffling over the next couple of days, so I think we could still be seeing more changes, which is really exciting. I just hope we don't lose any good people and we keep the legends, and you know, maybe you can get some more legends. So wait there. Just gonna get rid of that there. Do you think there will be any future house guests from this season to play better than Dan or Will or Derek has? If someone becomes the first 2-time winner, then they've got the potential. How's your board you made coming along? Yeah, it's about the same. I haven't really done much because obviously we haven't revealed the cast. I'll show you all a quick review of it, a couple of seconds. So guys, little project I've been working on so I can keep track of everything all season long. I've got like the HOH nominations veto. I'll have all the players down there. Lots of sort of different sort of things saying like the votes are required to evict this week, days in the house, weeks in the house. So that's my little project at the moment. Thumbs up. There we go. What else is everyone saying? Do you think? As I said, I think KSR shouldn't be on here. I think KSR should. I really do like KSR. I think he's awesome, and I'm looking forward to seeing him play again. How many house guests do you think is too many house guests? The Australian version had 20. 20 would be cool for an all-star season, but probably feels like a little too much because you don't want too many people getting churned out in the same week. You just want a floor of evictions and obviously maybe a double eviction here and there. Right, I am gonna Keisha's birthday was funny, but I'm gonna call it a night here, folks. But yeah, thank you everyone so much for dropping by. I really do appreciate it. Any updates that I see in the Big Brother world, I will be I'll be doing a video about it straight away. But everyone, on your way out, please hit the like button, please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. It's been a pleasure chatting with you all tonight. I've really thoroughly enjoyed it, and it's just been awesome. So I will catch you all later. Hope you all have a great evening, great rest of your day, and just stay tuned on the channel for more content. But yeah, thank you so much everyone, and as I said, you can follow me on Twitter at TV Talks with Tom and on Instagram at Tom__Vasey. But I will catch you all later. Hope you all have a great night. See you everyone. Bye.